Okay, I'm going to get a lot of questions about surrogacy. So I want to ask you as many questions as I can so that other people can consider this. If you have a family member who's stepping up and saying, "Hey, I will carry for you." How does that change your relationship?
I mean, it's crazy. It's, how do you thank someone for, hey, can I borrow your uterus for
Right.
10 months? That would
Right.
be awesome. It's definitely, we were always close. We're a very close family. She lives about 3.5 hours from us. She has kiddos that we're very close with. But it's definitely brought us closer and, taken our relationship to the next level. She's obviously has a very, very special relationship with Hazel, who she carried.
Did she have children?
She has 3 children. So at least in the state of Colorado, the agencies, the fertility clinic that we worked with, it was a requirement for her to have had a successful pregnancy and successful birth in the past in order to qualify
Okay.
as a surrogate.
And do you take that person with you? Let's say it's your cousin in your case, but if you have a friend, how does that work? You say to your doctor, "So I have somebody that's going to carry these embryos," and then the next appointment is with that person?
So poor Lindsay, she went through a lot of testing and blood work
Mhm.
because they want to make sure that, her body, as much as they can control things, is going to be able to have a successful pregnancy. And then she had to drive down here a lot to go to appointments and do different testing and lots of blood work. And they essentially tricked her body into being ready for pregnancy. So
Mhm.
she had to do all the hormones and everything.
Which
So
is really the same as embryo adoption,
Mhm.
right? So she's just getting prepared and
Absolutely.
taking all those hormones, and it's very hard on your body. So she was giving you this great gift. And did you feel, I mean, it's your cousin, but I'm just trying to think about the relationship that you have with a birth mother. Did you feel that way too? Because you really can't say thank you enough. And at the same time, you know that there's grief and loss that they are going through.
hmm
So your joy is their pain. And you love them. You want to thank them. There's so many different emotions. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. So at least for Lindsay, who was our surrogate, she certainly experienced grief, I think, afterwards. Living 3.5 hours away with her own kiddos, she wasn't able to. We saw her about once a month for quite a number of months when Hazel was first born because she missed her tremendously.
Did you expect that?
I did. I don't know if Lindsay did or
Really?
not. Yeah. Yeah. So she did some counseling afterwards just to process that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that she was fully prepared for that loss because she had a relationship with her for the better
Right.
part of 9 or 10 months. So
Was there any part of her that thought, "I really want to keep this baby"? No,
no.
she knew
Yeah. She knew.
in her
Yeah.
heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, you love this little
Oh,
person
for sure.
and you have given life to this person. I have to ask you about how much it is with surrogacy. I know she was your cousin, so it
Yep.
was a little bit different. But if somebody's looking at this option, how much can they expect to pay? Oh, gosh. I'm scared now that you're
I
laughing like
mean,
that.
so if you're going to use your own embryos and you go through, that process of egg retrieval, and it's not covered by insurance, which it wasn't for us, and then the standard rate of what you have to pay for the fertility medications for the surrogate and the hospital bills, and then to compensate the surrogate, I would prepare easily for 6 figures.
What? 6 figures?
hmm
Like $100,000? Like that many? Six?
6.
What?
hmm
Wow. That's a lot.
It is a
She's
lot.
not covered under her insurance?
She was not. So her particular insurance plan, we weren't counseled and didn't do our due diligence in buying her an insurance plan that would cover. And we didn't find that out until we were into the pregnancy. And so we got kind of stuck in this cycle. And so we had to actually pay out of pocket for Hazel's birth
Oh my goodness.
because it was not covered by insurance because surrogacy is considered an elective
I did not know it was that
procedure.
expensive.
hmm
How much is just when a surrogate wants to be a surrogate, how much does she get paid normally?
Typically 30 to 40.
Wow.
hmm
That's a lot. And does that cover her therapy afterwards?
It didn't, no. So,
Okay,
but we
so
did,
you
we
you
did
paid
cover
for
that.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, you can't really put a price on a life, and we always say that,
You
but that's a
can't.
lot of money to consider.
Yeah.
Hi, this is April Fallon, the host of Adoption Now.
And this is AJ.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a new story every week.